Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host, Shawan Burns. Today's episode, we have a bunch of things that we're going to discuss. So, without further ado, we are going to bring up our super producer. Super producer, are you with me, girl?
Hey, holla if
Hey,
you hear me.
hello.
Okay, holla if you hear me. Good morning to you all.
Good
How are you
morning.
doing? Toy Mafia, you got your spot back?
Toy Mafia
Yes.
in the building.
Yes. You got your spot back.
Number one.
When you do it again, say first. Say first.
Right.
Justin, good morning to you, Justin. Justin, you
Justin.
always on time. Listen, Justin,
Justin.
I'm taking applications. You sure you
Oh.
don't want to apply? Because you always on time. And you always trolling me, so I mean, we might as well just make this happen. We'll tell the people later. Good morning, Carrington. How you doing?
Hey,
Good to see you
Carrington.
this morning, Carrington. Carrington, are you okay there in Waycross, Georgia? There were storms last night, and are you okay? Is there anything that the super producer can do for you? I have plenty of family there. Just let me know.
Mhm.
Okay, Justin. Listen, Justin. We're not gonna tell right now, Justin. Look, we're not gonna tell the people yet. Just I'm accept the
Mhm.
applications. Okay,
Mhm.
Carrington. Thank you. Well, let me see. We got to get started because I've been put on notice.
Gotta pay that black tax.
Okay, somebody got to go to that black job. Black job.
that black job. And pay
Okay,
those
so
black taxes.
listen, I was put on notice, so we about to get into it. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, YouTube. Y'all matching X right now. X, I'm telling you right now. I'm finna log into my account. I'm gonna stalk y'all. I'm gonna find out who in them comments, okay? So producer, how was the lunch date the other day? It was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Oh yeah, we
Not as
gotta.
fabulous, Justin, as if Justin. Okay, Justin.
Justin.
My gosh. It was fabulous.
Mhm.
Not excited, but it was fabulous.
That's great.
All right. This is Shawan's story. So, Shawan, here you go. Let me know
So
when you're ready to start.
yeah, this title is from New York Post. Hulking. This is the title now, you guys. I didn't write the title. I'm just the messenger. Hulking trans child molester repeatedly essayed female cellmate after being transferred to women's prison.
Do we need to? I saw this story. Do we need to play this video? Is the video about this
No,
article?
no, the video's not
Okay,
the
let me
article.
get the article up then,
Okay.
so I can. Cause I hate when they do that.
Yeah, they just put any article in there. So why are you doing that? It's saying a former inmate at a Washington State prison, women's prison, was repeatedly essayed by her hulking transgender cellmate. I'm assuming they're using the word hulking because this guy was big. Um,
She pregnant now.
oh, the woman that's
The
claiming the
cellmate.
essay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, it says the guy was transferred to the women's prison after changing his gender identity. So I guess he was in the man's prison. Then he said, "Oh, I'm a female today." So they
Oh no, not
trans.
this one. This is a different one. This is the second one. There's a there's an African American who did this. Let me go see if I can find that story.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that
There's an
where
African
he
American and his
impregnated
yeah,
a lady.
his you're right. Like
Hmm.
this is gonna keep happening though.
Unless they say, hey, it doesn't matter what your what you say you are. What is your gender at birth? I think that's the only way they could stop that. But
Uh,
anyway.
I think it's gonna stop if you um have the full and complete surgery.
Oh yeah, yeah. If
You
you
have to have
having
the full and
full and
complete
complete
surgery, but
surgery, yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
this is gonna continue to happen
The state will allow
if you're
um
allowed to change your
change your
your
gender
gender
and yeah,
identity.
yeah.
You know, I'm
Hmm.
not against people being who they feel like they are,
Hmm.
but in this case, I feel like it's a safety concern.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's saying that the cellmate Christopher Scott Williams was convicted of essaying a young girl as a male and was serving a separate sentence for domestic abuse. Williams then petitioned to be recognized as a female and be transferred to the women's prison, according to the lawsuit. And when the state granted the request and placed Williams in a cell with Clark, he became a living nightmare, she alleged. And it goes to say that he threatened to R her in the showers. He made a homemade dildo and brought it into the cell. She said one night she woke up and he was touching her genitals. Um, he was always exposing himself to her when he's fully erect, stuff like that. And she started to complain, and every time she complained, he threatened to physically assault her if she, you know, complained against him. So
boy,
it happened um over several months until she was released, and I think that's when she made a lawsuit against the state. So
I am so confusion.
yeah.
I'm confusion because uh, just someone of like that huge stature, in with a small woman, and they know that this person. I just think that just like they should go into protection. They should be
Like a
separated.
separated
They
yeah,
should
yeah,
they should be
yeah,
separated.
yeah.
If they're gonna, if that's part of their rights, then they should be separated, segregated, in
Mhm.
isolation,
Mhm. Mhm.
away.
Mhm.
And that was crazy. That was, to me, that was a crazy move by the warden.
And it's Washington State, and I think they're like more open to the idea of, okay, you could change your gender. And I think Washington State is one of the states where you could change your gender on your birth certificate now.
Yeah, I still
You
don't feel like
know.
that should change your common sense.
I mean,
I, I don't think that trumps your common sense, because your common sense should have told you this man still has a eggplant.
mhm.
The eggplant be doing things in the morning. What
Hello. Hello. Hello.
men get in the comments and tell me.
Because
But
the
I've been
men
married
I
twice.
know.
Okay, I've been married twice. I'm pretty sure I know what things be happening in the morning time.
Right. Talk about I don't see nothing wrong with a little
Okay.
bump grass.
Okay.
They don't even ask you though. They just
I'm
be
just
crying.
saying. Uh, you know, I don't feel like it trumps your common sense, but
Yeah, well,
and that's why
that's
I say, for me, that was a misstep by the warden. And if I was that woman, I would sue this prison.
oh yeah. I
Even
mean,
though I'm in
yeah,
jail,
yeah,
I sue this prison. I
yeah.
sue that warden.
Hmm.
I would sue anybody at the state.
Yeah. Anybody,
I, because like I
the
said,
psychiatrist that granted it, the
it don't trump that common sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do something a little strange for some change. This man up here doing something strange for some commissary. What? Mm-mm. Nah. Oof, child.
Mm-mm.
Y'all, it's confusion in me today. But anywho, Okay.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Okay, so
I
this is
sent this
this
to you.
yeah,
I
this
think
is
I
the
sent this
story
to you.
that you sent to me. We don't have to play the whole thing, but it's basically Benzino. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
play it
what's
while you talking. Go ahead, talk.
okay. Benzino, he left his apartment building. I guess he was
Sheriff's
trying to
office
escape an
eviction.
eviction,
He
and
tried.
he tried. And so they end up catching him at his apartment.
And you know who his daughter is, right?
Yeah,
Coy
Coy
Leray.
Leray. Yeah, yeah.
But see, this is what he deserves.
I just came out with that.
He deserves this because what is this? What is I think this is
Suck my suck my
Tonight, we
What?
delve into the aftermath of a
I
heated
ain't
incident
remember seeing that
involving
part.
Raymond
So
Scott,
what?
better known as
Like, what is
Benzino,
wrong with
a
you,
prominent
sir?
figure in hip
It's
hop
like,
and
yo.
the co-founder of the Source magazine.
Now
On
he
April
called
7,
the Source
2022,
magazine.
Cobb
Why
County
should you be
police
getting
were called to
evicted?
Pepper Boxing Gym in Georgia after a reported altercation. According to the police report, Benzino refused to leave as the gym was closing, leading to a confrontation where he allegedly struck a woman in the face before fleeing to a nearby apartment building. Although the victim sustained a cut under her eye, she
Oh, okay,
declined to
now.
press charges. What happens next is captured on body cam as officers execute a warrant at Benzino's apartment. Let's see how this went.
Okay, so this was not even an eviction. This was an altercation
Mm-hmm.
that they had, and they was going to pick him up. But Coy Leray been said something was wrong with him. I don't know, y'all started listening to that child.
Oh, she did say something was wrong with her daddy.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
They've
Now,
been
who's her
arguing for a
mama?
while.
Officers learned from the property manager that the unit was up for eviction, so they
Who?
decided to proceed with the eviction too.
They,
Dang.
they just double whammy his behind.
We gonna pick you up and we evicting you.
Embarrassing.
Step out.
Embarrassing.
Step out.
They make him step out in the hallway in his drawers. This would get me.
Okay, so that's fine.
Sheriff's office eviction. If we in here, I gotta close it.
Gotcha. Sheriff's office.
Why they coming in with the guns though? Or are they tasers?
I don't know. It looked like a gun to me.
Why though?
That's what I've tried to figure out. Because they're executing an eviction.
Yeah, you don't.
And
you got your criminal outside. Why would you come in with your gun?
I mean, he's running his drawers. You ain't even worried about him running. I hope somebody's outside.
Probably not.
Sheriff's office eviction.
They done went through his whole apartment. Ain't even no couch in there. What we doing?
Girl. Just a dog.
Yeah, so you already know who this is. But
Somebody said you already know who this is.
yeah, he's famous.
They say he famous.
Is he?
The man
They
said,
say, is he? Is he? I can't tell by this apartment.
Okay, because this right here do not say famous to me. What in the world? What in the
He
world,
got
Benzino?
clown. You know he gonna get clown over this eviction. Like, how you gonna
Benzino.
evict somebody with no furniture?
First of all, can y'all explain to me why this man is built like a thumb? This is how he looks standing
Yes,
outside.
he
Y'all explain
does.
to me why this man
He
looks like a
does.
thumb. He look just like this. Let me get
He
this
almost like got dwarfism.
This is
syndrome
how he
or
look. Standing outside. They talking about step outside.
Yes.
Make
He
that
look
make
like a
sense to
thumb.
me. Do anybody have an explanation for that?
No, he looked like a big toe. That big old head.
Y'all clowning. Good strawberry good shortcake. Shawan cutting up. I'm not me. I'm up here trying to figure things out, and she up here saying people. But why should you? First of all, why do people in the hip hop world, and I noticed this more so in the music industry, why do they act a fool? Y'all remember that segment that Shaq used to do on the NBA show, and it was called Shaq and a Fool, and he would show all the bloopers from the basketball game.
Yeah.
Why do these people be out here? These hip hop people be out here Shaq and a Fool? Why? First of all, would you go to the gym close to the closing time and did get pissed that they gonna close, that they gotta close, and don't want to leave. That's the first thing. Second thing, why would you do that? Go out there and act the fool, knowing you ain't paid your rent. You supposed to be evicted. So now you're gonna get thrown out of the gym. You might go home and can't
You ain't
get
gonna have
back
a
into
home.
your apartment, and you
You know.
standing out there looking like a thumb.
Girl,
Make it make sense. Y'all
Took me
be
out.
making me think that y'all be just taking drugs. Just
no, the police comment took me out.
when
No,
the man
he-
say, you know he is, right? He famous. The other guy said,
Is he?
"Yeah."
Took me
You
out.
know you're getting disrespected every which way but loose.
Poor Benzino.
Oh my God. And look, he probably gonna end up, and I don't know if he did because I don't watch the Breakfast Club, but I'm sure Charlamagne had him on
Oh
as
yeah,
the donkey of the
the
day.
donkey of the day. Charlamagne.
So that's like you just getting then they're probably following your daughter around asking her, and she's saying, he a deadbeat anyway.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Benzino, you've taken a lot of L's. How? You are a co-owner of the Source magazine. This is incredible. Like sell your stocks, like Dame Dash
Do
had to do.
something.
Sell your stocks because you're an embarrassment to the hip hop community right now. Until you get your life together, just
Yes.
I don't know.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Okay. That's a mess. If y'all want to watch the rest of that, I think this is where is this?
Body cam rapper.
No, this is unspoken
Unspoken
crime
crime
murders.
murders,
I don't know why they have this unspoken crime murders,
Yeah, don't even.
but they do, and it's on there. You can watch it. The whole entire thing is hilarious. Just let you know. All right, this is mine as well. 50 Cent. 50 Cent on noticing Diddy red flags. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. So
50
let's
Cent
go.
be on something.
Okay, let's go.
Speaking of, in particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It?
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle. You weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else. Like I didn't make the allegations. I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else. But I did feel uncomfortable with the way he would present the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it. Just that alone.
So you didn't realize
as much stuff was coming. Like when I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them, and it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little hard.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. When I was saying things, not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going with like, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also. So I hope it works out, because with his family, the things that go on internally is that those accusations are crazy.
Listen,
he be trolling and don't know he be trolling for real.
He makes me so sick. But listen, it's the way that he said, so you don't know that you were SA for over 20 years? The way I am hawking Netflix for this Did He Do It is insane. Because I feel like, for me, all of his projects, Ghost, Power, BMF, are excellent.
Yeah, they are.
So I know that this documentary is going to be nothing
good.
short.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Of amazing, right?
Yeah.
Because he does everything in excellence. I don't care what people say about him. He does.
Yeah. Well, I commend him. 50 Cent, he said he's been celibate for about 1.5 years.
Well, that happened after his girlfriend, who was Sire's mom, his youngest son, the one. Let me tell you, I love it to say he was paying this woman $40,000 a month.
The
in
one that
child
was
support.
with Diddy, right?
Right. In
Okay.
child support. He's paying her
Okay.
for that is over $500,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he was self-doing.
Mm-hmm.
Courts didn't
No
direct him
court
to do.
order or anything like that. Mm-hmm.
This woman comes to him and tells him she wants more money. She need more money. He said, bet. He took himself to child support court and ended up only having to pay her $6,700 a month.
Oh, she's stupid.
Okay, girl. This man is voluntarily paying $40,000 a month. You getting half. These are the things that I do. I'd be so confusion about. And I think it was one of Nas's baby mamas too, who had been getting all this money and then come out and say she homeless and Nas don't care nothing about her and their child. I'm thinking to myself, what did you do with all that money? $40,000 a month. What type of home are you renting, child? The way I would have been sitting up in the lap of luxury would have been insane.
You could buy a beautiful home for $40,000
Do you
a month.
hear me? Easily.
Live wonderful.
You need $20,000 for the closing costs of down payment, right? Escrow, all of that, 20 grand. Other 20 grand, put in furniture. And you don't need no big home.
You don't need no big house. You don't need.
Insane.
You're not famous.
This man's business acumen is insane.
Oh, yeah.
You getting $40,000 a month, and this is what you do. But he is so after that happened, after it came out that the girlfriend was be on these yachts with Carisha. He was like, oh no, not the little sex worker. Because they said,
I seen that.
He started calling her little sex worker, and that junk was insane. They started going back and forth on Instagram, her and him. And so it was after that, I believe it was after that he said he was going to be celibate. Because he don't have good looking relationships. And Vivica Fox was the only one that was really obsessed over him. Like she really wanted to be with him.
Be with him.
Yeah, and that right there.
Well, he had that other girl too that he was dating. She was like a Instagram model.
But wasn't that Rick Ross' baby mama? One of them was Rick Ross's baby mama. Yeah. And they never liked each other. They don't like each other. I think one of them was Rick Ross's baby mama.
Okay.
But 50 Cent, I love him. Listen, not too heavy on 50 over here. Don't come over here.
Yeah, I love me some 50 too.
No 50 slander because he's the best troller there ever was. He is the greatest troller. And then the way he be acting like he don't know what he be saying, crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy. All right. Let's see here. All right. So listen, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about the Chris Rock Will Smith slap, but I'm ready for Will Smith to get back to business. I'm ready for him to get back to the movies. This right here.
Is this a rumor or
Yeah, it's like somebody. So Will Smith said that he wanted to be a superhero because I think that's one character that he has not played.
No, he's never played
a Marvel comic superhero.
Yeah.
So someone did a mock-up, and it's in here. We might get copyright struck. I don't care. I'm finna show y'all this. Black Panther 3, Will Smith's superhero dream is realized as he becomes Wakanda's protector in MCU concept trailer. So this is someone shopping this concept because Will Smith said that he wanted to be a superhero, and this is amazing. I want to see this so bad. I want to see this come to life. Look at this. I don't care what y'all be saying. Y'all be tripping.
The king's death has left us vulnerable. We need a leader until T'Challa Jr. grows up.
I wasn't looking for this role, but without me, there will be chaos. I can only protect this place temporarily until a true king is found.
Look at his hair.
We're all in this together. Together we are stronger.
We've lost too much. Another mistake is not an option.
If Wakanda needs a hero, I will be one. I'm not a king, but I will fight for Wakanda.
Not the new Wakanda. Y'all crazy. I want to see that. What
That
we
would
thinking?
be good. That would be good. I think.
Good morning, Jim C. What we
I
thinking?
I
That's
I
insane.
yeah, I think it would be good. I think as far as action movies, Will Smith he has it in the bag.
Listen, I'm
He
ready
has the
to
right
see this.
physique and all that stuff. So
He's been performing. He's been back to rapping, so he's been performing and doing shows in California and different places.
with his son,
And
right?
no, I don't.
Oh,
I
just
don't.
by
Not
himself.
necessarily. Yeah, by herself. Good
Okay.
morning, Foxy Roxy. Girl, I am so ready to see this. Listen, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say about that man slapping Chris Rock. Chris Rock might have needed to been slapped, but for something.
Well, I can't get mad at what is it? Will Smith. Okay, the slap, it was a bad thing, but Will Smith really never been in trouble ever. You never
Yeah,
heard
no. Now,
anything bad
the
about Will
rumors have
Smith.
swirled about the
Well,
cheating.
the
And
cheating
I
and
really think that it
slinging and all
wasn't
that stuff.
cheating. I feel like they had an open marriage.
I thought they
Something
did have the open marriage, right?
I feel like they had an open marriage. I feel like because I don't recognize Jada. I don't recognize who when she started that red table talk on Facebook during COVID, during the COVID time, which I really loved that with her and her mother. But allegedly, I'm gonna tell you, them drugs did something to them drugs that her mama did something to her because
Girl.
I just
She's
didn't
a little bit
understand
on
the
a different
evolution
side.
of her going from acting, which I loved all of the things that she's acted in. She was in Batman. She was a villain in Batman.
Yeah,
which I
Fish.
think
She was
which I
Fish.
think was
Yeah.
a great character for her. She hasn't done much acting since then.
She was
though.
in that no, well, not since then, but remember she was in that other ABC or CBS or NBC series where she played the nurse, right? That was on for a few seasons.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never
that was
watched that
really
show. I never
popular.
watched it. But yeah, something happened to her. And so I don't really feel like Will was cheating. I feel like they was having an open marriage, but I mean, they didn't really discuss their private things in the public. So but the way I'm ready to see that, I hope they pick it up for that person's sake. With that being said, look at this. Child, Justin, if you hear me, I love going. Let me look at Justin in his eyes. I like going to the movies, Justin.
Oh, Justin, there you go.
There's a movie
The
theater here that's a
movies.
dinner theater. We can have adult beverages. Let me stop. Oh my God. Okay, so with that being said, look at here. Look at this. Hold on. This is Jayden as the Black Spider Boy,
he
Miles.
cute. Yeah. I
Now
like that.
Jayden has, I don't know, I wouldn't say, I feel like he's been blackballed, sort of, kind of, from acting because he hasn't done anything since the last time he acted with his dad on that with Will on that futuristic movie. I can't remember the name of it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Good morning, K-Mac. K-Mac, be quiet, because I know you back to work. So don't be typing in here too much. Okay? But yeah, look at this. Y'all look at this concept. This is for Jayden. Now, Jayden as an actor, let me tell you, when he was in Karate
excellent.
Kid,
Oh, I loved
When
him.
he was in Karate Kid and he did that one tear, he said, I want to go home.
Yeah.
I said,
He
this
acted for
nigga know
real.
what it feel like to go to a job. Because that's how I used to cry when I had to get up and go to it. I want to go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is a phenomenal
Mm-hmm.
actor, even with like all of the weird things that he's into. You know, he was emancipated when he was like 12 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's been living on his own for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just a phenomenal actor. I was a little hesitant when Will put him in the first movie with him, and I think it was what the Happiness movie. Was it a Happiness
Oh yeah,
movie?
The
That they
Pursuit
were
of
in?
Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
He was good at that.
He was
really
as
good.
young as a young boy before
Mm-hmm.
he got tainted or whatever happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a concept that same group did for him with that new Spider-Man that the kids be watching. I think it's black boy's name is Miles. And this is the concept that they came up with for him. But look at that rendering. That thing looked exactly like him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I love this. My son saw this and he was like, Mom, when is this coming out? I said, Child, I don't know.
Yo, what's up? My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man, or well, one of them. Welcome to the Spider-Verse. Let me introduce you to the squad. You're gonna love these guys. First up, Gwen Stacy, aka Spider-Woman. She's a drummer, a total badass, and maybe my best friend, or maybe something more. All right, OG Spider-Man, Peter B. Parker. Yeah, he's not the Peter you might know. This guy's been through it all. Retired, got married, and let's just say, lost a few steps along the way. That's Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. Think Spider-Man, but from the future. He's got this whole leader of the multiverse, Spidey's vibe going on. Then we've got Hobie Brown, aka Spider-Punk. He's loud, he's rebellious, and he's got killer style. Oh, and did I mention he uses a guitar to fight? And then there's Spider-Man Noir. He's from the 1930s. Everything's in black and white.
Why
He's
they
got
do
this
Nicolas
whole
Cage as the
detective
old?
vibe. This is Penny Parker. She's from a futuristic anime-style universe, and she pilots a robot spider. Yeah, it's as awesome as it sounds. Yes, he's a cartoon pig. Yes, he's hilarious. And yes, he's one of the best spider people out there. Don't sleep on him. This guy's got heart. This is Pavitra Prabhakar, the Spider-Man of Mumbatan. His city is like next level gorgeous, and his style is so smooth. Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman #2, but she's one of one in her own right. She's got a bike, serious skills, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. This is my Uncle Aaron, also known as the Prowler. Don't let the mechanic job fool you. He's got a bit of a criminal side, but hey, family's family, right? This is Captain George Stacy, Gwen's dad. He's a cop, but not just any cop. He's the kind of guy who's always trying to do the right thing. That's my dad, Jefferson Davis, NYPD officer, protector of the streets, and king of the dad jokes. Seriously, he's got a million of them, and they're all terrible. And that's my mom, Rio Morales. She's a nurse, a superhero in her own right, and let's be honest, the glue that holds our family together. Finally, one and only J. Jonah Jameson, Spider-Man's biggest fan, if you ask him. The guy's loud, obnoxious, and the thorn in every Spider-Man's side, including mine. So there you have it, the Spider Squad, the Spidey fam, the multiversal web warriors, whatever you want to call us. We're all different, but we got one thing in common. Anyone can wear the mask. What about you?
Yo,
That should be good.
listen,
I would
these
like to
are
see
just
that.
concepts, though.
Yeah.
So, listen, the way y'all get in these comments and listen, YouTube, y'all showing out today. Good morning, YouTube. 15 people over there. Y'all showing out today.
YouTube
X.
showing out.
X, y'all just join YouTube because I don't like the way y'all be lurking. You can lurk over on YouTube. But anywho, you want to see that one, Foxy Roxy? Boy, I want to see both of them. I want to see both of
that was
them
good.
with all of the characters that they put in both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to see. I really want to see them come back to Hollywood and acting. I really want to see that because they are amazing when they are on. You know what I'm saying? When they are on, they are amazing.
Yeah.
And those two, whoever did those concepts,
Yeah, that was really nice.
If they don't
That
give
was
them,
really good. Yeah.
man, if they don't give them the money for that, I'ma know that they are African American.
You say they all African American.
I'm gonna know that they're African American. Whoever did that, they're African American. I'm gonna know that. But yeah, I want to see that. Absolutely and positively. Now we're gonna talk about this next person we're gonna talk about. Whew. Did y'all know that Denzel is turning 70? That man is still
Denzel
fine.
Still look good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that man is still fine.
Mm.
And now he just became ordained minister.
Oh, go ahead, Denzel.
He got baptized. He got his
seen that he got
certificate
baptized.
as an ordained minister, and he was talking about he want his life to matter. I'm thinking, sir, you done mattered to a whole
bunch of people,
bunch of
right?
us women.
He you said bunch of us. He paved the way for a lot of brothers to act or get into acting.
I don't know nothing about their story. I'm telling mine.
You're so crazy.
Okay, I don't know about their story. Okay, but if you need a witness, Denzel. Okay.
Yeah, he still got it. That's for sure.
Okay, that man, and he's a minister now. Yes, and his wife gave a wonderful speech.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
To me, them two don't match. But anyway, anywho, child.
But they've been going together for years.
Yeah, I mean, and their
Like
children,
40
their
years.
children are doing
Well.
that son just as fine as he is. That one that
David.
I think his name David.
Yeah, David is.
The other
he's
one,
nice
he did
looking.
the piano lesson. He was the director.
Oh
of
yeah, I
the
seen
piano
that.
lesson.
Yeah.
You know, he has a LGBTQ
Oh
daughter.
yeah, daughter, and she's married to a woman.
This
I
woman
believe.
is huge. That woman is
That
woman is giant.
Yeah, she's a giant.
She's giant. But anywho, listen. The way you have changed my life, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
When you was an American gangster walking down that street, I said, I'm finna look for me a man just like that. Even if he a gangster, even better, because look at this man. Okay.
Boy.
I'm just saying, he's 70. That's a little, every bit of all right. Did
you see him in a Gladiator?
I haven't. I've been waiting.
He was really good.
No, I have to wait. I wait for it to, and it's been over there. I just haven't had a chance to get over there.
Okay.
To my theater that I go to. I only go to this dinner theater that serve adult beverages. So when I as soon as I get a chance, listen. I'm good. Look at Justin. Don't cover your eyes. Don't cover your eyes, Justin. You tried to come for me. This is what you're gonna get, okay? And if you look like Denzel, you don't stand a chance. Listen, my mama loved Denzel. She's 72. I might have to go tell her, hey, Ma, you got a chance. Okay, this man is 70 years old. And if you want to say black don't crack, that's it right there, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me go into this article so I can show y'all some recent pictures so y'all don't be like, she's showing an old picture, child. Let's see the evolution of black not cracking. Look at this.
Oh, that's when
she was pregnant.
Yeah, with somebody.
Child. Look at that man. Just, oof. They go to daughter. Okay, it's this one here.
Yeah, he looked real nice right
okay, is that one there. Then that's the whole family. Truth. Child. Yes. There go the son.
That's David.
Right there. And he walks just like his daddy.
Yeah.
John
he
David.
Talk like him too.
John David Washington is his name. They go to family. Yep. But now Denzel, he's bald right here, but he got that gray hair now. God,
in Gladiator, it shows how his hair, they kind of slicked it down like he was Greek for real.
So
and
like
it
he
had
had
that
like a
salt and
Caesar. He had like a Caesar.
yeah, and then it was salt and pepper. I was like, oh, look at him,
Ah,
got that good hair.
I might have to go to the movies alone. I'm gonna send the kids to another theater. All right, listen, we almost done. Where we at? We 41 minutes. We got it. All right. I think this was yours.
Oh yeah, is this
I'm gonna
mine
put the
or is
article.
this yours?
Nope. Legal cases take toll on Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh
Was that yours?
yeah, they're saying Sean Diddy is having a mental breakdown. He had a mental breakdown. That's what they're saying. I'm not for sure how true this is,
Wait a minute, this
but
might have been my article. No, this is my article.
okay.
Okay, I brought this article up to show you guys. They're talking about his wealth and where his money comes from. And it says that his net worth remains $300 million. His wealth comes from partnerships in real estate, investments, and music. Notably, the Diageo bought out his De Leon shares for $200 million, ending their collaboration. Diddy returned publishing rights to several artists after this. But it just goes through his liquor partnerships, which I just told you he sold for $200 million. It says Diddy's real estate portfolio includes $48.5 million mansion in Miami Beach and a $61.5 million estate in Los Angeles, which has been unsold since September. Other assets include a $20 million private jet and a $21 million, what is this painting, purchased in 2018. Let me see what else. Private investments. So these are the things I was asked about last time. So he's an investor in Spotify. He's got some multimedia startups. I asked about Revolt, but they haven't made him sell his shares, I don't think, but he did step down. I think he was at one time the CEO. But he stepped down as the CEO. Empire Global. And so it's music and intellectual property. So he had owned he returned the publishing rights to several artists. So he returned it to Mace, Notorious B.I.G.'s estate. However, some of these deals require artists to sign non-disclosure agreements, Lord have mercy, leading to mixed reactions for recipients. So that is the breakdown of his wealth. So
he's still wealthy, but not as wealthy as he was.
He's still wealthy. Let's yeah, character. The Diddy saga continues. We're gonna be talking about him for a minute, at least until May of 2025, when we figure out what's gonna happen. So I brought this up to say, what are we thinking about how this wealth is going to deteriorate while he's incarcerated? And how much are these lawyers costing? That's what I really want to know. Because we've talked about from September, we still got to go all the way to May, and they're working every day because there's new cases popping up every week. I would almost say every hour.
Right.
I would almost say every hour. And as we know, lawyers are not cheap. They charge somewhere in the range of $200 to $500 an hour, depending on what is happening.
And they probably charge more than that because they're famous attorneys,
And so what are we thinking this wealth is going to look like? Well, we already heard King tell.
Dead correct.
We already told that they better go start dropping songs and whatever. What are we thinking?
I think it will be depleted. Some of his funds will deplete it. I would like to know if Spotify is paying out a dividend to Sean. Like what's his residual income with that? I think that would determine whether or not, how much money, liquid cash he has on hand to pay his overhead. I know that
Well,
$48 million house is paid off
well,
in
I know
Florida.
that he's absolutely probably still getting checks from SAG for the movies that he was in. Get Him to the Greek. I don't know the rest. The rest of them, I just know Get Him to the Greek is one of them.
And I don't know if those publishing rights, his music is in a lot of like Transformer movies.
Mm,
It's just popular. The Bad Boys trilogy.
mm.
Um, a lot of movies used his some of his music, and
Mhm.
some of them was with Mace. So I don't know if that had to do with any of the intellectual property or whatever, the rights turning over to Mace, but I think he's getting residual income from that too, because every
Now
time
listen,
you uh
how awful was it for him to pretend to give
mhm,
these people back their their music,
uh-huh.
but then make them have to sign a non-disclosure in order to get it.
I
And
think
what are
it's
we non-disclosing? Like, why are we having? If you're giving something, what is that about? That's like that for me. That casts even more
like
questions.
questions.
Like
Um,
you giving someone something, but you want them to sign a non-disclosure. A non-disclosure for what? What are we not
maybe
non-disclosing?
Well, I think Mace actually went to court for his publishing rights, and maybe he had to give him a certain sum of money off of, because Mace claimed that he stole the rights to his publishing. So maybe
Mace
he
also
had,
was very vocal about a lot of weird things
yeah,
allegedly about Diddy
yeah. And I
too.
think that's how they relationship ended, because and you remember Mace did a complete turnaround. He became a minister at one point, remember?
Yeah.
So it's like, but I think Mace, the court probably ordered him to pay a certain amount of money, from the time where claimed that he stole the rights or the publishing rights to now. So he probably owed Mace some money. So maybe
I
that was the
listen,
non-disclosure
I just
agreement.
want to
Maybe.
know what's the non-disclosure? Everybody know you thief. I mean, it's common knowledge in the music industry that most of these producers have these contracts written so that they benefit them more than they benefit the artist. That's common knowledge. So yeah, no, nobody care about that. What we really non-disclosing? Did he? Did he do it?
Did he probably did he do it? He
Did
just
he?
don't want nobody talking bad about him right now in any type of negative light. I
Man,
think that's what it boils
the
down to.
amount of people that are talking bad about you right now without these non-disclosures is insane. They're them aside. Yeah, no. Did he do it? Listen, I'm just waiting. As soon as that thing drop, don't call me, don't text me, don't do nothing, because I'm gonna be unavailable all day. Because I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna be sitting there like, now where he get all this information? Because you know that it's gonna be full of
Because it's a
probably
documentary, right?
right. It's probably gonna be
It's a-
full of things that we have never heard. Because
yeah,
first of all, 50 Cent can reach people
yep,
because he's
reach
50
people.
Cent. He knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, what is gonna be? I'm like this. Like, what is gonna be in this documentary? There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff in there that we have not even heard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for all of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That day, the day they announced that date, if we got a show, you could do it by yourself because I'm gonna be up first thing in the morning, fix my breakfast,
Just
and I'm gonna be
you so
looking at this.
retarded. Like
I'm gonna
that
be
day
looking.
you
I'm
gonna
gonna be
cancel
like,
because you gonna be in front of the TV.
okay. I'm gonna be like, Shawan, go ahead, because
Oh my
not
god.
not right now. I'm I'm
Mm-mm.
finna see did he do it.
Mm-mm.
So There you go. There you have it. But that's his wealth, so that we know a little bit about what he's working with. I think a lot of these real estate properties are going to start to be sold. We know that one property has been on the market since September with no movement. And I think that's just because I think a lot of his properties are going to end up being like the Michael Jordan mansion. You know, the man who bought the Michael Jordan mansion has always wanted to buy the Michael Jordan mansion, he said. And he said he will not be changing anything on the property. The gate will be staying because there's like the 23 on the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he'll be doing a few upgrades and things like that. But as
So
far as changing,
he's a fan of Michael
he's
Jordan.
a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan.
Okay.
Ain't nothing gonna change. And that thing, but that place been empty for a long time.
Yeah, I think about
So
15 years. I
he
think
did.
they've
He
been
had his
saying.
birthday party there. I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, okay, okay, maybe you had somebody go in there and make sure the pipes and everything working because that place has been empty a long time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's Diddy's wealth. I think this right here.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
it.
this you.
Yeah.
Let me bring the article.
Okay.
There you go.
It's saying Diddy reportedly had a mental break. Okay. It's because I guess he had a bleak Christmas, you know. And it's saying meltdown in hellhole jail after a bleak Christmas. And it's saying, according to the reports, the incident was triggered by the rapper's frustration over still being in jail months after the September arrest, despite having high-powered legal team. He's suffering a meltdown, you guys. And they said on a Thursday, he broke down because he couldn't believe he was still stuck in the MDC prison. So what do you feel about this?
I'm surprised he didn't have this breakdown sooner. And I say that because when you take people who have money and they are used to lavish things and they're used to being and doing and going at will, the way that this man was used to continent hopping and yacht hopping,
private planes.
Insane, right?
I don't need
I
to go
feel
through
like
security.
I feel like he lasted a pretty long time. September to I actually gave him until November, Thanksgiving. I felt like he was going to just totally
Go
break
have a breakdown.
because like I said, they're used to lavish things. He's used to a lavish spread for Thanksgiving, you know, having people to his home and being with his children. So I'm very surprised that this didn't take place sooner. I absolutely feel like there's more breakdowns to come because as these L's keep coming at him,
oh yeah, he's gonna have.
I mean, it's only so much.
He wanted to go to the hospital. In the article, they say he wanted to go to the hospital, but they denied him.
Wow.
I said that's to me that's some BS.
They said I don't think that's true because legally
they're obligated, right?
If it's something that they're not able to handle in their infirmary. Because now, make no mistake, these whatever, you know, however you want to look at them, to me, I feel like it's like Arkham from Gotham. It's like Arkham. I don't know if you want to go see them doctors in their infirmary and them nurses, but they got them in there, you know. So I feel like they have a psych nurse and a psych doctor on call for the prison. So yeah, like normally you wouldn't leave the prison unless it would be something that they can't handle in the infirmary. So you would have to have a wound or something of that nature beyond what
like
they
surgery needed or
beyond. Sometimes if they don't have the supplies that they need, like needles, you know, sutures that they might need to attend a wound, then you'll go to the
Go to the
hospital. Or if they
hospital.
think it's a risk of infection. So those man-made shanks that they make or whatever, if you get stabbed one of those and they feel like, oh my God, he could get what is it?
Infection.
He needs a tetanus shot or something
Mhm.
like that, then they would send you and evaluate you. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm just surprised that this did not happen a lot sooner
Mm.
than it did. I wonder. Now, this is what I wonder because I feel like it's gonna come out and somebody's gonna pay big money for it. I wonder if the sheriffs or the officers in the prison did not record him having this breakdown, because how
Oh my
much money
God.
would TMZ pay for that? I feel like they would pay a lot of money for that. I
Yeah,
feel
they
like,
probably will.
okay, so I feel like in a few, we're going to start to see some things leak out of this prison, and we're going to be wondering, where did this come from?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling sympathetic for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just feeling that I feel like this break would have came sooner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, than it did. Okay, let me see. That's it. That's all. That's
That's
it.
it.
And
That's it.
that's
That's
all.
all.
That's all,
That's it.
folks.
That's all.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, and I kept it under an hour.
Look at you.
Okay. So
Hallelujah.
I cannot. Listen, y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen today, y'all. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed to All in the Queue
Mm-hmm.
or to Shawan Burns
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, you
Mm-hmm.
know what this channel is because you own it.
Yeah, unpopular opinion. Hey,
Okay. Like, share, and
press the
subscribe.
subscribe.
Okay, all of these channels.
Mm-hmm.
Today, Lil Stank Booty was supposed to have a special meeting. The trustees already said that they were not coming.
What's this
I
special
don't know
meeting
what she
about
planned
though?
on doing. She released a address
On
to
Facebook.
yeah
Okay.
to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Now the amount of lies. Maybe we gonna break down the lies. Y'all gonna see Super Producer probably today. I'm trying to get all my business done by 3:00 so I can get on. The meeting was supposed to be at 4. And we're gonna break down this address that she called it with all these grammatical errors and these mispronunciation of words.
Oh
Uh,
God.
and you can't even get past the first line. That was the lie. Okay.
Oh
She said
wow.
that the trustees don't want to do their job. I'm confusion, little stank of booty, because you just called a special meeting where there was a whole chaos last Friday and they were there. So you calling a special meeting again the week of another holiday and you thinking somebody want to sit in your presence, little stank of booty, and people trying to be with their families. Don't nobody want to sit up there and listen to you mispronounce words and degrade them and call them
Yeah.
out of their name. Don't
Yeah.
nobody want to do that, little stank of booty. I'm
Yeah.
not understanding why you think somebody wants to do that. You need to
Mm.
stop calling these meetings. First of all, you need to stop calling these meetings. The
Mm-mm.
trustees are the ones that should be calling these meetings because it's a board of trustee meeting. Why do you keep calling these meetings, little stank?
Mm.
And then calling these meetings and these people have jobs. And you
What
thinking,
she pointed out that the trustees missed 7 meetings, but she did not point out actually Tiffany Henyard actually missed almost 11 meetings in the first half of the year.
including one that she asked special permission. She asked them to vote because she called in. That one was in February. And she
So
called in from wherever her and Leotis was at for that meeting.
yeah, so she
So
it's like
let's
she's
not
full
count the
of
numerous of meetings she be
yeah,
late to.
exactly. So it's like she's just full of crap at this
Child,
point. So
let's take a booty. I don't know what's going on. I definitely don't know what's going on with your stylist and your makeup artist But you definitely needed them for this address, because
Oh yeah, she didn't have no makeup on.
child, you look worn. You look like a gospel song. Let's think of booty.
Been tattered.
Okay. You look like you was on the rough side of the mountain.
On the rough side of the mountain, not the rough side of the mountain.
Girl, we're gonna talk about it today. If you tune in to All in the Queue, hopefully I'm gonna be ready at 3:00 or 3:30, and we're gonna talk about this address, because I feel like I'm gonna play some Shirley Caesar, because you look like you going up the rough side of the mountain. You catching these L's left and right. Okay, Snake a Booty. When you start doing that, that means God tired. Okay, and when God get tired, go ahead. Just go ahead and just say, I'm finna sit out to get the rest of these paychecks. Y'all do whatever y'all need to do, because God is tired. You catching these L's and you looking like hell.
You catching these hills and you look like hell. That
And
wrong.
And you looking like hell doing it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Denzel type nature. No. And so we're gonna talk about it, but cracking me up, I'm telling you. Okay. God is tired of being tired. This right here, Fox. This right here.
Right.
It's that rough side of the mountain for me, though. And the way you keep climbing it and sliding down, insane. But anywho, what do you have on the agenda for today?
I'm gonna pop up online a little bit, probably around 1:30 today.
Okay.
So I got a couple of stories I want to talk about, but nothing
Let's do
too
it.
major.
Let's do it. I'm working on a refresh, so I hope to have it to you by tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. And this is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Y'all stay tuned. But thank you so much for tuning in to Unpopular Opinion today. Super producer wishes. Okay, super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. All right. Don't you let no bitch upset you today. I don't care what they do.
Hallelujah.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
It's a new song.
I can't deal with you, goodbye, Shawar. Oh my God.